Goodbye, Noi. Okay, now, this is going to be, part of the mission I'm most nervous about. Okay. From what I can understand, this was largely unavoidable, but like my hope was that we were gonna get more, like ejected more, like in a trajectory back towards Sarnus, but it looks like we're just gonna fly. Not only are we gonna fly right past it, but we're basically almost gonna be leaving the solar system. And in order to actually at least circularize, it's going, or at least get into an orbit, it's going to take a lot of delta V, which we don't have because of our fuel situation. But I do have one plan up my sleeve, and that involves this guy. What I'm thinking is we undock this guy from its asteroid. And then have it rendezvous with the now stranded mothership. Okay. What I'm thinking is now that we're connected via the grappling hook, we just turn so that we're facing retrograde, and I'm just going to fire the engines on this guy. Hopefully we have enough remaining fuel to actually do what I want to do. Oh, I'm gonna do this really slowly, this burn, because I don't trust how stable this is. Yeah, it looks like I can, persistent thrust time warp. Okay, we've, managed to actually capture ourselves with very, very little fuel remaining now. And it looks like we'll be able to get a slight gravity assist, which will be pretty helpful for us. And with one other problem, we are also going in the wrong direction. Like, we're also going retrograde, which might complicate the next set of maneuvers I would like to do. Okay, so this is going to be the maneuver that's going to determine whether I can salvage this whole mission, or or if I'm going to have to send like yet another rescue, send an actual rescue mission. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Sarnus's atmosphere, which is gonna give us a chance at refueling, like our mothership that we sent to the Kcalbeloh system. It won't refuel the the refueling station, which I've now undocked and docked to this mothership, but it will refuel our other mothership. I am not sure how that's holding on, but it is. So to just to kind of catch you up to kind of what's been going on well, earlier in this video is I realized that basically when I came back into Sarnus through the wormhole, was in a really awkward trajectory that meant I would basically be stuck in a path that would almost take me out of the solar system, and I didn't have enough, I guess, me also taking that detour to Noi earlier in this mission might have left me with not enough fuel left to get captured around Sarnus. Or if we would have returned to Sarnus sooner than we did, we might have ended up in a better trajectory, because from my understanding, the wormhole also is like slowly moving around Sarnus, and like depending on which way you go through it on the other side, and the Kcalbeloh system determines your path through the Sarnus system. Like sometimes it's possible to get like through it that puts you into an orbit that kind of goes down like low towards Sarnus, but in other cases you just get flung out of the Sarnus entirely, and then that puts you on some path in the Kcelbeloh system. So what I basically did in that whole sequence earlier was I took my asteroid refueling base, and then I rendezvoused it with my Kcalbeloh mothership, and then I used its grappling hook to attach it to the back of like this engine here. And then I just used the engines on the refueling ship to basically tug it into an orbit that would end up with me having to go back into the Sarnus system, but it took almost all of the fuel that I had in the refueling ship. So I took a gravity assist off of Slate to lower my trajectory, and then I did a retrograde burn just to get me into upper Sarnus atmosphere, so I could refuel the mothership again. But then, because the refueling ship had no more fuel left, I decided, I have to use the mothership's fuel to get it back into get the refueling ship back to an orbit, like where it's docked up to an asteroid. And then from there, I sent the mothership back into another, so it can go through another pass through Sarnus's atmosphere yet again. But I kind of left the refueling ship attached that way, so I just detached, then I did then the two ships then went through Sarnus's atmosphere, and then I had the refueling station re-rendezvous with an asteroid, and then I just brought this guy's trajectory just high enough so it's no longer going through the atmosphere, and I just kind of left it like this. So I think now we're going to, in order to save weight, I'm going to detach from, basically I'm going to drop this entire front section with the centrifuge and the ram scoop on the front. And then I'm gonna try and go for a slate gravity assist so I can save some fuel getting out of the Sarnus system. It looks like this maneuver, this gravity assist is not gonna quite be enough, so we may have to go in for another one. Okay, now we finally are leaving Sarnus. Yeah, it looks like we're even gonna have enough Delta V to do a proper, capture burn. We're not gonna have to do, anything where we just go straight into Kerbin's atmosphere at, interplanetary speed. And just hope that our heat shield can take it. And we are in orbit. And then from here, all we have to do is just basically just do that. And then we should be able to return safely. Figure maybe we just use up the rest of our fuel to slow down. And here we are, safe and sound back on Kerbin. And I'm guessing the... Well, I'm guessing the bottom of the ship basically just burned up in the atmosphere. So, if you liked what you saw, this has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with another Kerbal Space Program mission. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, sure hit the bell for notifications. Peace out. Bye.